Hi, my name is Jordan Perez, and today I am going to be telling you about Las Vegas. Las Vegas is a city in southern Nevada that attracts millions of people and trillions of dollars from people all over the world. The city has boomed for over a century, but is dubbed Sin City for reasons we will get into. As a resident of Las Vegas, I thought I should know the history of my home and found I should share it with you, my audience. From the mafia to casinos, Las Vegas is a very rich history, no pun intended. First, I will discuss the founding of Las Vegas. Next, I will indulge about the history of the mafia in Las Vegas. And finally, I will get into the modern history of the city. Las Vegas wasn't always a place with seemingly infinite hotels and casinos. Native Americans of the Paiute tribe were in the Las Vegas area from about 700 AD. The first non native to come onto this land was a man by the name of Rafael Rivera, who surveyed the land in 1821 for a possible trade route between New Mexico and California. The land was named the Meadows. In 1848, the ownership of this land changed from Mexico to the United States. In 1905, a railroad that connected Los Angeles and Salt Lake City arrived in Las Vegas. This connected the city to the main railroad network as well as to the Pacific Ocean. Gambling was outlawed in 1910 in Nevada and reinstated in 1931. However, gambling never stopped and organized crime was already seeded by the time it was legal again. Although gambling had been outlawed, it continued in speakeasies and illicit casinos. In the late 1940s, the Flamingo, the first resort-style hotel on the Strip, was financed by mobster Benjamin Bugsy Siegel. This was the beginning of a 50-year marriage between Las Vegas and the Mafia. Other hotels, such as the Thunderbird, Desert Inn, Sands, Dunes, Riviera, Tropicana, and Stardust, were all mob-backed as well. The government had tried for decades to separate the mob from the casinos. Traditional organized crime, however, was tied with Las Vegas until the 1990s. The RICO Act had helped tremendously in getting the mob out of casinos. Las Vegas has had millions of visitors during and after the mob era. In 1989, the Mirage was built. This was the city's first mega resort. This was built to accommodate the increasing amount of people visiting and to attract even more people. Many more mega resorts were introduced after this, the most recent being Resort World, and now Fontainebleau is coming into fruition. Even during the recession in 2008, 40 million people still visited. Millions and millions of people coming through to this city every year for as long as we can remember. On October 1st, 2017, a man opened fire on a crowd at the Route 91 Harvest Music Festival, killing 60 people and injuring hundreds more. Not all of Las Vegas history is bright, but it is what it is. It's our history. So in conclusion, today I discussed the founding of Las Vegas. Then I discussed the mafia's involvement in Las Vegas. And finally, I discussed modern history in Las Vegas. Las Vegas has had so much occur in just over a century of being part of the United States and is truly a Sin City. Thank you.